Alrighty, y'all. Hello, and welcome to what should be a pretty fun video. We're talking about money today, and money from basically anywhere else in the world is very fascinating to me. U.S. money might be famous for various reasons, Hollywood movies, all that jazz, but it's usually on the more plain side, right? It's a classic design, but honestly, it's a little, I would say, old school, technological-wise, and it's mostly green looking. It has a little bit of splashes of color in there, but nothing like other countries. But we're going to actually take a look at, hopefully, a good collection of a lot of different European banknotes. So these might be different euros and then also other banknotes because not all countries in Europe use the euro. And this is something I've never gotten to look into. I've looked at a video on euros, but this is more broad. This was sent in by email by Robert, so thank you so much. This will be linked down below. Please check this original video out and their channel. It's just a collection of banknotes from Europe, so let's check it out. Here we go. Okay, we got Europe. I like how it's organized in a binder. Well, look at this. All right, right off the bat, I don't know how fast we're gonna go. Albania. Whoa, okay. And I won't know like how old some of these are. And I will be pausing it, so prepare yourself. All right, I like to really take things in. These are pretty cool. Interesting. I don't know if these will all be modern or if there'll be some old and new versions. And also, I'm American, so I won't know what some of these are called. If I got something wrong, I do apologize. No offense, but I wouldn't know Albanian money off the top of my head, naturally. Austria, this is cool. So those are called shillings, is that correct? What'd I miss here? Oh, Belarus. Wow, okay, very cool. 5, 10, and a 20. Oh, those are really colorful on the back. Whatever these are called from Belarus. Very nice. Okay, Belgium. Luxembourg, Belgium. So we have some random ones here. It's just cool seeing this because obviously it's fun. They're all different, naturally. And that's what's fun about looking at different banknotes, right? How how each country decides to decorate their dollar, you could say, right? And I know there's different names, but, seeing how they structure it, right? Now, the part we won't even get to see here is like seeing how much security is involved in it, how many hidden details or security stripes that we can't see, right? Seeing what colors they go with and what landmarks they use, what people they use. It's very fascinating to see. Okay, so here's the Belgian page that was showing through. These are really colorful. Wow. Look at this, a 100, a 200, and a 500. This is fun, though. The backs of some of them are honestly somewhat, I don't know if plain is the right word, but some of them are really busy in the back and some of them aren't. Bosnia and Herzegovina, very cool. Bulgaria. Wow, now these ones a little bit, at least like this one kind of reminds me, not directly, but like sort of reminds me of at least the color scheme of like American dollars, right? Kind of that muted greenish white blend. So that's interesting. Croatia. Wow, those are cool. Look at the back. Lots of Croatian. I don't know what these would be called. Kunas. I wonder what that translates to as like crowns, maybe. I think they use crowns in some countries. I think Czech Republic uses crowns, right? Like these. Speaking of, Cyprus, by the way, that's interesting. Cyprus, is that that almost looks like the pound symbol. Am I wrong on that? Do they use pounds? They do. It says 1 pound right there. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, these are presumably Czech crowns. These are cool. Wow. Look at all the different ones. 1,000. That's so weird to see something like for me, right? You only have ones, twos, which are super rare. $2 bill, $5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. That's it, right? There is no $500 bill that I'm aware of. There's no $1,000 bill. That'd be crazy. But there you go. There's a 1,000 bill right there. Obviously, it's not dollars, but it's funny seeing different countries at different amounts naturally. There's some EU things now. I've seen these, of course. Those are cool. There's British pounds. Okay. Interesting. Wow, I'm sure there's been a lot of different versions of these. And obviously that one has the recognizable logo. Estonia. Wow, these are actually pretty cool, dude. This guy's got a good collection. Faroe Islands. What? How neat. See, we're seeing currency from places I don't know much about. Finland. Wow, Finland has beautiful money. Look at that. These are crisp. Damn. France, very colorful, very intricate. Damn, those are cool. Okay. Wow, very colorful money in France. I like that. The Eiffel Tower. Germany. Okay. I wonder if these are older or newer. I just wouldn't be able to tell that. Probably older, I guess, because wouldn't Germany use the euros now, right? Greece. Oh, these are cool. Wow, now these, just the way the numbers are presented and kind of like the format, God, I wonder if American money was inspired by this. This reminds me of American money big time. Like, it's not, so I'm not calling it like ours. But you know what I mean? It like, this reminds me of ours. You know? I wonder if we took inspiration from that. Like, depending on how old these are. Those are cool. Whoa, Isle of Man. Look at that. What the heck? It has that cool logo. I don't know what you would call that, but it's on their flag too. Gibraltar. What is that? Guernsey? Wow, I don't even know what that is. So cool. Hungary. Look at these. These are very historic looking. Wow. 5,000. I don't know what the denomination is, but 5,000 in one bill? That's crazy. How cool. Iceland. Whoa. 5,000 again. Damn, some big bills. Like, imagine you could be carrying around a 10 or you could be carrying around a 5,000, right? That is so interesting to me. Ireland. Wow. Okay. Northern Ireland. Interesting. Okay. So these are these have to be older, right? Because I don't know what year it would have been, but I know, like, for example, Ireland at least would be using euros. Northern Ireland probably not, right? They're UK, so that might be using pounds. Even nowadays is what I'm saying. These are all cool. Italy. Wow. 10,000. Holy smokes. Jersey. Okay. Those are pounds. Latvia. Cool. Lithuania. Macedonia. Ooh, look at the back of the Lithuanian ones. Wow, these are interesting. What a cool collection, man. I always admire seeing this stuff. My uncle's really good about this stuff. You know, when he's into a collection, he does it right. He's got it really organized. It's so satisfying to see someone that's been able to accumulate all these things and take care of it, right? It's in good shape. It's in a good, somewhere safe, right? In this case, laminated in a binder. It's cool. It's really cool to see. And the way it's organized, how they have the flag and the country. I mean, it's nice. It's really nice to see. Nice presentation. Malta, that was. Moldova. Is it Moldova or is it Moldova? I think it's Moldova, right? Republic. That's cool. Netherlands. Really colorful as well. It's awesome. Norway. Ooh, those are cool. Look at that. 100 kroner. 100 kroner. Maybe. It's cool. Poland. Ooh, look at these. Wow. Narodowy Bank Polski. That's cool. He has different versions. Portugal. Awesome. Wow. Big denominations again. Those are cool. Romania. Wow. Look at that one. This is crazy. Oh, it's got the flag. That's cool. I was like, what is the splash of color? I see it now. That's really cool. Look at that one. Damn. See, that doesn't even look like money. I like it. It's so out there from what I'm used to. Right? It's so cool that that's money. It's that fun looking. Russia, look at these. Wow. Interesting. I wonder how old these are. That's cool. It had soccer on it. Or football. Sorry. Had football on it. Scotland. Pounds as well, right? Look at that. All the cool animals. Fish. Wow, these are sharp. Scotland's got some cool bills going on. Serbia. Oh, look at this. Serbia has Nikola Tesla. That makes sense. He was born there, correct? I want to say he was. Very cool. Well, I could safely say either between it going fast and me kind of being all over the place, I haven't recognized many people on these bills naturally, but I did recognize that one. Slovenia. Oh, these are cool. España. Wow, those are sharp too. Look at how big that one was. Interesting. These bills are like almost square. What's the story with that? Wow. That's different, right? Usually bills are always, a longer shape rather than square. This one is like pretty much square. They're kind of cool looking though. I don't know how easy they'd be to carry around, but they're cool. Yeah, definitely very intricate designs on Banco de España. Sweden, these are interesting as well. Wow. I always like, practical things like different bills going up in value are slightly bigger. Of course, different color codes, right? So like 10s will always be one color, 20s, will always be another color. This kind of thing seems to be pretty consistent with a lot of different countries, and I think that is cool, right? It only makes sense. Switzerland. Why am I blanking on a name? I used to know what those were called. Is it Swiss francs? Is that what they're called, right? Damn, those are super vivid. Wow. Ukraine, whoa. Interesting. Those are very historic looking. These are really colorful. That purple? That's something I've never seen. Wouldn't see a purple dollar bill here. Wow, that is really cool. That's it. I don't know if that was every country in Europe. I mean, it certainly seemed like a lot of them. That's for sure. That was fun. You gotta let me know in the comments do you have a collection anywhere near this? Like, do you collect coins or bills from different places? You gotta let me know. That kind of thing is really fun. I don't, unfortunately, but maybe someday I will. I mean, it's really cool to see, and I think it's fun. That's what makes the world go round. Is it's so unique. The experience and the different things you see. I think it's fun that there's so many different versions and appearances, and something we, technically use every day. Money in some form or some sense, kind of circulates around the world, and in any given minute, and it can vary so much. I do find it pretty interesting. And then if we go over here, this is just a quick view of kind of for my entertainment of euros. Now, I'm sure many of you watching are very familiar with these and probably deal with these daily. Perhaps. I do think it's interesting that even a euro, where, now we're fast forward to modern day, euros are, of course, not everywhere in Europe, but they're pretty relevant. They're in a lot of places. And the reason I find this interesting is because you guys have 2 and 500 euros. And why that hits harder for me is right now the euro and the US dollar are very close in value, right? So, I could basically say like, I know how much 100 euros basically is because it's around $100, right? I think 100 euros would probably be like $103 or something. They're very close. But then again, we only have $100 bills here in the U.S. I can't go to the bank and ask for, hey, can I get $2,000 and can you give me, $500 bills? They're not going to do that. They can't do that. There's no such thing. But then again, here you guys have 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, just like we would have. Then you guys have the 200 and the 500. And 500s are purple. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? If you got a 500 euro bill sitting around, I feel like that's just like, damn, you balling, That's a cool bill, and it's worth a lot, too. Notice how they're all different sizes. The 5 euro is 120 by 62 millimeters, while the 500 is 160 by 82. I think that is super cool. And you could see them laid out like that. Like, look at how much bigger the 500 is over the 5. That's something really neat because, again, our money is, I believe, all the same size. So, when I'm digging through my wallet and I'm trying to find, a couple ones, but I have 5, 10s, and 20s mixed in, it's hard. It could be hard if it's not organized because how do you tell, right? When they're all smashed together, you can't really tell what's going on. And then the cent pieces as well. I like, again, they're all milled different ways on the edges. 1 cent, 2 cent, 5, 10, 20, 50. And then what I like is the coins. Now, we do have dollar coins, but they are unheard of here in the U.S. I don't know why. It's just not something you would use. It's not something you even find to be able to use. Again, we use dollar bills or we use quarters, which are 25 cents, at the most. 50-cent pieces and dollar pieces are just, they're not a thing you seem to like use in real life here, other than people that collect them, maybe. That's it. So yeah, but from what I've heard, you guys do still like, a euro coin or a 2 euro coin is like relevant. Like that's something you can use for transactions, semi-regularly. And I think that is kind of cool as well. And then, yeah, the back of them I think is cool. Like they're all different naturally. Like these are Belgium. The backs of those coins, Germany, you guys have like an eagle. That's cool. So that reminds me of our money. Similar vibe. I mean, these are really neat. So the Germany coins look cool. Greece, again, very unique, very good at having like their identity. Like you can't mistake it. Like these are very Greek, and I think that's cool. Spain, France, they're all so different. Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Austria, Portugal, Finland, Monaco, San Marino, and Vatican City. Even Vatican City has their own Euro series. I did not know that. Wow, that is wild. That's actually wild that they print their own coins, and it's such a small place. Well, that's kind of it for this one. Just kind of an easy, shorter video. But you know what? Something very interesting. I like doing stuff like this every so often. And, looking at different banknotes is something I feel like I should have done a long time ago, and I just never did. So I really do appreciate this suggestion. Some of them are more wild and really intricate, or they're very colorful. Some are more subdued. And there was a couple of them that looked pretty like kind of muted looking, almost like ours dollars do over here. There were a couple in there that looked like that. But yeah, you'll have to tell me in the comments what some of these banknotes you prefer, or do you miss some of these? Do you like the euros better? Or do you kind of miss when it was more like individuals? I could see, you know, arguments for each side. But that's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.